Let's answer some questions. Do you have any hidden talents? Alright, well, I think that this is a hidden talent, so I feel like most of my social media following doesn't really know, like, much about, like, me, because I'm always posting, like, skits and just being, like, relatable, but I'm not showing my actual life, so nobody knows that I'm getting my certificate in sign language. So yeah, I guess like starting to get good at a different language, so I guess that would be my hidden talent. I love sign language, it's my favorite class, but yeah, I'm getting my certificate in sign language, so I guess that is my hidden talent, sign language. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I love food. I'm definitely a foodie, but I would have to pick buffalo wings. Boneless though. I don't like bone-in wings. It's too much work and you get your hands all messy. I can't. Boneless wings are my favorite. What advice would you give to your past self? I got a lot to say to her. Little Lexi, girl, you need to relax. Like, for real. Like, she just needs to calm down and, like, not worry about people judging her or what they're going to think of her. She just needs to be herself, enjoy the ride, because you're doing good. Like, you're literally, I'm proud of you. And look how far you've come, you know? She needs to calm down because she's doing a good job. She's just very in her head, which I still am, but I'm better. What advice would you have for someone who wants to be a social media creator? I like that question. Honestly, I would say you just have to get through the awkward part of posting content creator like stuff and not getting the views and the likes, because it definitely feels weird to like post a very nicely edited and text heavy video, you know, and not have more than 100 views. And I know it feels weird, but you're never gonna get to the part of having 100,000 views, 1 million views until you get through that awkward phase. So you just have to stick with it. Don't worry about what people from high school are thinking of you. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Just push through and then you'll be good. What's your favorite movie of all time? Oh, that's my dog. My favorite movie is Zootopia. I actually love that movie. He's barking like crazy. My favorite movie is Zootopia. It's such a good movie, and I love the song, Try Everything, like, I love the song, it's so good. What is one of your most embarrassing moments? 2 came to my mind very quickly. The first one was when I got a new acne cream, and I accidentally grabbed that instead of my toothpaste. So I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, why doesn't this feel minty? And I look and I grabbed my acne cream and I had acne cream all in my mouth. So that was definitely gross. And then the other one was I was on FaceTime with my friend and I was washing my face, and you know, like, face wash is like thick, and I'm washing my face and I feel it get very, very thin, and I look up and my face is covered in blood. Like, it looked like a scene out of a horror movie, and I got a bloody nose and I didn't realize, and I was rubbing it all over my face, and my friend was like, what? Like, what's on your face? And I was so confused. But yeah, I was covered in blood. It looked very scary. I have a picture somewhere, but yeah. So that was not my brightest moment. What's your biggest pet peeve? Ugh. My biggest pet peeve is definitely when you go to a place like Chipotle, for example, and they don't give you enough chicken. And now, like, you know, they scoop with the cup thingy. Like, I expect to get that, like, cup's worth, you know, of chicken. And sometimes they'll give you, like, half of it. So then you'll be like, oh, like, can I have a little more chicken? And then they're like, oh, that's extra. And I'm like, but you didn't even give me what I'm paying for. So I get very upset about that because I love chicken, like, so much. So I want my chicken's worth in the cup. I don't know. I need to make sure I always get my chicken. What is your favorite birthday memory? It would probably be sophomore year when we were pretty much like not seeing a lot of people just because of COVID and stuff, and the vaccine wasn't really a thing at that time. So it was like just my roommates in the room and I didn't really see anybody. So I was like, oh, like, I'm not gonna be able to like do anything crazy for my birthday, but my mom came and surprised me and I didn't know she was coming, so that was great. And then we were able to go on like a walk outside, you know, like COVID times, but I didn't have COVID, by the way, just so you know, it was just like COVID times. But yeah, it was just really cute because I hadn't seen her in so long, so that was definitely my favorite birthday memory. What would be one superpower you would choose to have? I always go back and forth between like stopping time and then being invisible, because I feel like in some way they're both very similar, but also like when you stop time, not that I would ever cheat on a test, but maybe, but I wouldn't ever, but like, And then being invisible, I don't know, that just seems like fun. Like, you can do so many sneaky pranks on your siblings or on your friends. You can make things float because you're like holding them. I don't know, I like it. I think that's cool. What's your favorite video that you've ever posted? Oh, I know exactly which one it is. It was when it was like a mom and her daughter. This one went pretty viral. It got like 13 million views or 15 million, something like that. And I know a lot of people saw this one because this was my favorite. But it was a mom and a daughter. I was playing both characters, and she goes to the doctor, and the mom's asking her all these questions, and then the daughter just keeps looking at the mom, and she's like, you answer it, like, I can't do it. And then it ends with like, how old are you? And she's like, looks at the mom, and the mom's like, she is 20. Like, it was funny because it's so true. I like going to the doctor with my mom. It's just so much more comforting. So it was kind of just like a very real experience that many people have related to because, I don't know, like, why would you want to answer the questions? Like, make your mom do it. It's so much easier. When did you first go viral? I know, it was 2020, right when quarantine hit. So I had been posting since like June 2019, but like casually, just like whatever. And then when quarantine hit, I made a video with my younger brother, Sammy, and he actually built a roller coaster in our backyard. So, and like rideable, like a real roller coaster, like 10, 15 feet tall, covers the whole backyard. Like, I know you're like, what? But it's real. Like, he's unbelievably talented. But yeah, so we made a video kind of like mocking Phineas and Ferb, and I was like, Mom, like, look at this roller coaster, and then it's like not there because, you know, like Phineas and Ferb, whatever. But it got a lot of views, and it was the first time I'd ever gone viral, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I am famous. Like, Charlie D'Amelio, like, me and her, why did I flip my hand this way? Me and her, same level. Like, it was crazy. And after that, I was like, I have peaked, like, nothing will get better than this. But I kept posting videos just because, like, whatever, like, it's fun. And I started migrating towards, like, the dance content because I'm a dancer and it's just what I know. And I know that a lot of people can relate to it. So I started posting that stuff, and then I started growing even more. And that's how I got to where I am now. But it was the roller coaster video that really just started my, like, platform. Do you see social media as your long-time career path? And if not, what could you see yourself doing? So I definitely could see myself doing it for a long time, but I don't know if I would say it's my full-time career path just because I am in college. I'm a senior, so I graduate this May, actually, and I'm a speech language hearing major, therefore I want to be a speech therapist. I'm applying to grad school. Don't know where I'm going, don't know where I even got accepted to just yet, but that is the plan, to be a speech therapist. But I would still love to do social media content creating on the side, maybe start integrating some of my speech life into my social media platform, which I haven't done just yet, but who knows. But I still want to do dancing, obviously. I still want to do theater because that is a passion of mine and I don't ever want to stop doing that. So definitely going to keep doing all the things I like, which include social media and content creation, and we'll just see where it takes me. If it blows up to the point where maybe it could be a full-time position, that'll be a later thing, but right now I am very content doing all the things I like to do at once. If you had to describe yourself in 4 words, what would they be? Funny. I think I'm funny. I don't know. Creative, I guess, because I'm a dancer and an artiste, I guess. Witty, because I am funny. And wait, actually, no, take back witty, because that's kind of like funny anyway. Funny, creative. I would definitely say I'm independent, and I am hardworking, which is technically 2 words, 1 word, whatever. But I am very hardworking, and I am very proud of that. What's your favorite holiday? Oh, easy. St. Patrick's Day, and not because I'm Irish, but because St. Patrick's Day is my birthday. Which one of your accomplishments are you most proud of? I would definitely say that, like, my platform and my social media account, I am extremely proud of that, but it's the opportunities they've gotten me that I'm most proud of, because I can't believe that certain things that I've gotten, my account stood out enough that they reached out to me and they were like, we want you to do this. And that's because my personality and the joy that I bring to others when viewing my videos is what got me to this point. So the thing that I'm most proud of is a couple months ago, I actually was asked to guest co-host a TV show on iHeartRadio, and it's Bex and Buster, and that was probably the coolest experience that I've ever done, just because, so I have a podcast. Oh, that's a really cool accomplishment too. Oh, Bar Chat. That's my podcast. I'm extremely proud of that. But this is different just because, so for my podcast, we're recording episodes not in real time, and we're also talking a lot about ourselves. But for the co-hosting, it wasn't as much talking about yourself. It was more like hearing a story and then kind of just inserting a couple quick funny comments, talking about it, and then it's over. And it was like a quick 1 to 2, maybe 3-minute segment, and then that's over. And it was just very surreal to be on a radio show, and filming that was so cool. The guy that I co-hosted with, his name was Buster. He was amazing. He was so easy to like bounce off of, and I just would have never imagined that I would have been invited to co-host a show on iHeartRadio. Like, that is just so incredibly amazing. So that is my biggest accomplishment. And even just hearing on the radio, like, me after, it was so weird because I had so many people texting, like, oh, like, you're on the radio, and I'm like, I know, like, that's weird. It was so crazy, but yeah, I'm definitely proud of that. If you could find out one thing about your future, what would it be? Do I want to know that? That's like, oh, that's scary. I guess it would be like about my career and what path I'm gonna go down. Like, will I continue pursuing the speech therapy? Will an opportunity come up in the dance world or the theater world and kind of take me in that direction? Or will a big opportunity come up and maybe social media becomes full-time? I don't know. So I think that's what I want to know. Who are your role models? Me? I'm a role model for many. I'm just kidding. My role model would definitely be my mom. She is everything I want to be. She is so hardworking and determined, and just like her head is on so straight. And I definitely feel like I am following in her path, but I want to be just like her. She's amazing. All right, well, I guess that is all the questions. Thanks for listening. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was very fun for me because I love talking about myself. This is great. But again, my name is Lexis Trechak, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms if you want to insert them here or perhaps here, wherever. But this is so much fun. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.